Hey, welcome yogis, it's Amy. Thanks for joining. Today I have a short, mellow flow yoga practice designed for those days when your body and your mind just want more of a stretchy, feel-good yoga practice. So feel free to grab some props, blocks, strap, maybe some blankets, and we'll get started to feeling better. All right, so come on down to your mat. I'm going to suggest starting in a comfortable seat, and this is where blankets or blocks are nice. However, if this does not feel nice, child's pose, or feel free to lay down. If you are meeting me in a comfortable seat, sitting up nice and tall, letting your hands rest in your lap, let's close the eyes. We'll take a deep breath in. Open the mouth. Let that all go. You're here. You have arrived. You are now on your mat, ready to move, to breathe, to feel better. So find whatever breath is the most comfortable for you. That might be regular breath, or maybe you're jumping into your ujjayi, which is narrowing the breath down to the nostrils. And now take a moment here to use your breath to help you relax, to help you settle. So definitely turning the mind off. Together we'll inhale, filling up nice and big, and opening the mouth, letting that all go. If the eyes were closed, gently start to blink them open. All right. Meeting here in a comfortable seat, and if this doesn't feel nice, you can stand up. We're going to do a couple neck and shoulder stretches here. So sit up nice and tall. Yeah, make sure your chin stays in. All right, we're going to go ahead and drop our left ear over to our left shoulder. You can use your left hand to guide the ear a little closer. Right hand can rest on the leg, can also reach out to the side or even wrap behind you. You find where it feels the nicest. Inhale. Stay, exhale. Again, breath in. And exhale here. Or take your time, come back to center. Switch it up. Chin pulls in. Drop your right ear over to your right shoulder. Right hand can guide it a little closer to the shoulder there. And then you find where you'd like to place the left arm, the left hand. And let's breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Sitting up tall. Inhale. And exhale here. Take your time, come back. Releasing that, letting that go. Sit up tall again, or stand up tall. Pull the chin in. And now start to take your gaze as far as you can over towards the left shoulder. Yeah, it's like you got to check out what's happening there behind your left shoulder. Keep the spine nice and long. Inhale. Exhale. And now slowly come back through center. Take your time. Keep turning your gaze as far as the neck will allow over towards the right shoulder. And now check out what's happening back there. Lift tall. Inhale. And exhale. And now slowly make your way back to center and let that go. All right. You can turn your palms up towards the sky. We're going to do some shoulder shrugs. So lift the shoulders up near the ears. Now pull them back. You'll feel your shoulder blades squeeze together, and then drop them down. Up, back, and down. Chin stays in the whole time. Up, back, and down. Two more. Up, back, and down. And again, up, back, and down. Nice. All right, reach your arms forward, palms up to the sky. Let's wrap our right elbow under. We're going to come into eagle arms. Now, if this doesn't work, where you can do palm to palm or backs the hands together, maybe go ahead, take opposite hand, opposite shoulder. See how that feels. All right, we'll do our best to keep the elbows at shoulder height. And now start to maybe press the fingers and the forearms away from the face. Keep the chin in. Breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And now slowly exhale, release that, let that go. All right, second side. So reach the arms forward, palms up. It'll be left elbow that wraps under. Finding your eagle variation here. It could be wrapping it up, maybe opposite hand, opposite shoulder. And if you're seated, keep a little lift of the belly. Sit up tall. And now maybe press the fingers away from the face a bit, but make sure you keep your shoulders, or excuse me, your ears stacked over your shoulders here. Inhale. And exhale. And again, breath in. And now slowly exhale, release that, and let that go. All right, stretch your right arm up to the sky. Take a deep inhale, and now start to take a side body stretch. You can walk your left hand out to the side, but do your best to keep both hips pressing down into your mat. Deep breath in, and a long breath out. All right, anchor down to inhale, come back. Switch it up, take the left arm to the sky, inhale tall, and now take it up and over to your second side. Yep, right hand can walk out or slide out, but both sits bones are pressing down evenly into the floor. Keep the chins in, inhale, and exhale. And now drive down, come back up to center. Oh, good work. All right, let's go ahead and meet in a tabletop position. So we'll come on to our hands and our knees. Yogis, once you get here, you can curl the toes under or keep the tops of the feet flat. It's what feels nice. We're going to do a couple cat-cow movements here. So as we inhale, drop in the belly, scoop in the tail, chest pulls forward. I was trying to say those at the same time. And now exhale, press and round, chin towards chest, belly button to spine. Inhale, belly drops, tail scoops. And now exhale, push into the index fingers, round the upper back. You can go faster or slower than my cues. Inhale, belly drops. And exhale, press and round. Maybe you want to throw in a circle here. So you'll inhale, come to your cow, belly drops. And then exhale, press the ribs out to the right, round it up to your cat, press the ribs out to the left, and come back down to your cow. Let's go opposite way now. So inhale here. Start to press the ribs out to the left, round it up to your cat. That's your exhaling. Keep exhaling, press out to the right, and return back to cow. And then yogis, coming back to your tabletop. Oh, all right, belly button. Pull it in and up. So we want to make sure the core is connected here, right? That we feel that engagement. From here, lift to the right leg, straight up and out. And you're going to kick out through the heel. Toes are going to point straight down. If it feels nice, stretch the left arm forward like you're going to shake somebody's hand. We want to, once again, make sure the core is engaged. Keep that. You're welcome to stay here, inhale, or exhale, pull elbow, knee together. Inhale, take it out. Exhale, squeeze it in. And go again, inhale out. And exhale, squeeze in. And then inhale, reach it out. And then return, hand and knee back to the mat. All right, belly button pulls in and up. Keep that. Lift your left leg straight up and out. And do your best to level the hips there as well. And if you're adding the right arm, it reaches forward. Once again, belly zippering in and up. Stay here if you'd like, inhale. Or exhale, pull elbow, knee together. Inhale, take it out. Exhale, squeeze it in. And again, inhale it out. And exhale, squeeze in. And now inhale, reach it long. And return hand and knee back to the floor. If you need to do a little shake of the hips, a little shimmy of your shoulders, go for it. All right, yogis, from here, we're going to do a little movement like we're working into a child's pose, but we're going to come in and out of it. So start to take the knees a little bit wider. You can have your big toes touching. And you'll go ahead, start to sit back towards child's pose. But then go ahead, come forward. Yep, stretch the heart a little bit more forward, leaning. And then exhale right back to sort of child's. And inhale, rock it forward. Exhale back to child's. Inhale forward. Let's go one more. Exhale. And inhale forward. And now take your time, return back to table, readjust the knees and the legs. All right, belly button pulls in and up. Curl the toes. We're going to make our way to down dog. Lift the knees, lift the hips up and back, and move and groove as soon as you get to your down dog. Yeah, take your doggy for a walk here. And that might be bending one knee at a time. Maybe shaking the head yes and no. Yeah, getting rid of whatever snap, crackle, pop-a-roos need to leave your body right now. And you can keep moving and grooving. If you're coming to a still point, hands are about shoulder width. Yeah, feel yourself start to push the floor away. That energy pulls up through your arms. Keep the belly zippering in and up. Now, yogis, your feet might be wider than hip width. You're also welcome to bend the knees, especially if you have really tight hamstrings. Yes, feet a little wider, maybe a little give in the knees. Inhale here. And a long exhale. All right, we're going to lift up on our tippy toes, put a big bend in the knees, and we're going to walk it forward to the top of the mat. Once there, coming into a forward fold. That can be ragdoll, catch an opposite hand, opposite elbow. Maybe you love the arms to dangle and maybe do a little sway side to side. If you'd like a shoulder rinse here, yogis, you're going to interlace your hands at your low back, little give in the elbows, and start to lift the hands up and away from your low back. Wherever you are, press evenly into the bottoms of the feet. Head so heavy. Inhale. Stay right here. Exhale. All right, if you're in the shoulder rinse, bring your hands to your low back first. Then we'll start to release fingertips to the floor. All right, a halfway lift. You can bring hands all the way to the thighs. You'll feel your heart reach forward. Feel the inner thighs start to spin and press to the wall behind you as you squeeze your shoulder blades on your back. Inhale. And now exhale, fold once more over the legs, drop the head so heavy. All right, this first one, you can slowly roll to stand. If you like the swan dive action, pressing down, active legs, belly, sweeping arms out and up overhead. And we're gonna meet, bringing our hands into our heart center, either gazing down at our thumbs or closing our eyes, taking a moment to set an intention, whatever you'd like it to be. And maybe for this short practice, our intention is to feel better in my body and my mind. So when I finish, I can move with more ease, more grace through the rest of my day. We'll seal that in with a deep breath. Inhale. Open the mouth. Let it go. All right, open the eyes. Release the arms along the sides of the body. Palms are facing forward. From your feet, get active. Start to engage through the legs. Lift the belly, lift the heart. Shoulders are relaxed. Make sure your chin is in, so ears stack over shoulders. All right, anchor down. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, take your fold. Bend the knees if you need. Come in on down. Inhale, lift up and lengthen halfway. All right, let's plant the hands and step back to our first high push-up. This is where you can keep your knees up and really fire up the thighs and belly. Knees are also welcome to drop at any time. Breath in. And a nice long breath out. All right, let's drop our knees. Shift our heart a little forward. Take your time. Push the floor away as you slowly lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Once you're on your belly, wiggle out. Tops of the feet are flat. All right, for a sphinx, pop up onto the forearms. You'll stack your elbows under your shoulders. We're going to inhale, press down into the forearms, reach the heart forward as you lift your chest. Press into the thighs, inhale. And slowly exhale, melt back down. All right, if you love a cobra, hands can show up around low ribs or a little forward. And sometimes we need to take our feet a bit wider for a little bit more space in our low back. All right, anchor down, press into the index fingers. Start to lift the chest, shoulders drop them. Keep the chins in. And release, melt back down. All right, if you love a baby locust, stretch the arms along the sides of the body, forehead to the floor. Tiny lift, inhale. Start to lift head, chest, arms, and legs. You'll gaze down the bridge of the nose, but now pull the belly up away from the floor as you spread wide through the fingers and toes. And melt back down. All right, take your time. Any way you want to get back to down dog. You can press through plank, maybe through a tabletop, or right up and back into your down doggy. And you are allowed to take the dog for a walk again. Absolutely. Breath in. And a nice long breath out. All right, let's lift up on our tippy toes. Bend the knees, take a walk, or step it to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, please fold. Press the floor away to rise. Come all the way up to stand. Turn your palms forward, start to bend your elbows into cactus arms, and you're gonna feel your shoulder blades squeeze on your back. And now inhale, reach it right back up. Exhale, do it again. Cactus arms, pull down and squeeze. Inhale, one more time. And exhale, cactus. And then inhale, reach up. And exhale, take your fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant the hands, step to plank. All right, knees might drop. Smile the collarbone, so that's keeping the shoulder heads on the back. Shift forward, bend elbows lower. Find your favorite back bend, inhale. Press down, start to lift the chest. and send it up and back for a downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a nice long breath out. Yogis, we're going to step our right foot to our right thumb, gently drop our back knee. And this is where you can always pad or maybe put a blanket underneath. And then let's come upright for a lunge here. Once you lift up, this right foot might need to walk out to the side a bit more. You're going to press into the front heel, lift out of the waist. Inhale and exhale. Stay right here, inhale. Or as you exhale, maybe you want to take an open arm twist. So reach your left arm forward, right arm behind. You can rest the left hand on the right leg, but keep pressing into this front heel, reaching through both fingers. Inhale, or both hands, I should say. Inhale. Exhale. All right, come back to center. And now exhale, send it back. Downward facing dog. Step it back. All right, left side. Step the left foot forward. Again, please pad or double up the mat before you drop the back knee. And now come upright for your lunge. Widen the stance if you need. You'll feel the outer left hip pull slightly back. Keep this outer right hip still hugging in. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. All right, press into the front heel, lift tall, inhale. Stay or exhale, open arm twist. Left arm behind, right arm is reaching forward. Right hand might be resting on the left leg. Maybe lift a little taller. Inhale. Stay, exhale. All right, so press down to inhale, come back to center. And step it back. Plant your hands, take it back to your downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And a nice long breath out. Rising up on the tippy toes, bend your knees, travel forward. It might be a hop, maybe it's a step. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let's fold. Now, yogis, we're going to take a little bit of a chair pose. So we'll bend the knees, sit the hips back and down. All right, yeah, I know this is supposed to be more of a mellow flow, but it's okay, right, to put a little bit of spice in it. All right, so we're not going to hold it for long. Take one more deep breath in. And now press to stand to release and come on out of that. You are welcome to move through the vinyasa. You are also welcome to stay at the top of the mat and step back. So what feels good today? If you're flowing, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant the hands, step to plank. Smile the collarbone. Shift forward, lower. Cobra, maybe up dogs in your practice, thighs off the floor. And send it up and back for a downward facing dog. All right, yogis, let's meet in a warrior one. Step the right foot forward, spin your back heel flat, anchor down into the mat to rise, coming on up. And this is where you adjust when you get here. Maybe you need to widen the stance a bit. Maybe press a little more into the outer edge of your back foot. Lift out of the waist. Breathe, inhale. And now exhale, open up, warrior two. So heel to heel or heel to arch. All right, finding what feels nice. Checking in, front knee stacking, over the ankle, tracking straight ahead. And this is where we keep our shoulders stacked over our hips. Come back to a steady breath. Inhale. And exhale. All right, inhale here. See if you can lift a little bit more right through the sides of the waist. And now as you exhale, take your right hand, push it forward, forward, forward. We're going to come into side angle. So forearm to the thigh. Left arm can sweep overhead, spinning pinky finger down, thumb up. Or if it's nicer, let the left hand rest on the hip, or you can even wrap the left arm behind you a bit. But you really connect that left foot, your back foot to the floor. Ooh, hug, outer right hip thigh in. And now see if the heart can reach you a little bit more forward. Long breath, inhale. And a long breath out. All right, inhale here. And now as you exhale, we're going to end up in a lunge twist. Bring your left hand to the floor. Flip up onto the ball of the back foot. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Start to open to the right. Stretching the right arm to the sky. Back knee at any time can drop. Let the shoulders melt on the back. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. And now release. Plant your hands. Step back. If you're flowing through, go for it. Otherwise, hips up and back. Right to a downward facing dog. Yes. Some days that feels so good. All right, left foot forward, warrior one. Here we go. Anchor down, rise, come on up. Exhale, settling in, adjusting where you need. Anchor down, lift out of the waist, inhale. And now exhale, open up, warrior two. So heel to heel or heel to arch, and you are allowed to look down at your feet, right, in your front knee to make sure, right, you've got where it feels good for your body, your feet placed. Inhale. And exhale. All right, drive down. Maybe fire this up a little bit more. Hug your inner thighs, lift out of the waist. Soften through the jaw. Inhale. And now as you exhale, start to reach the left hand forward, 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 forearm to thigh, and here we go. Coming into our side angle. If you're reaching right arm overhead, pinky finger spins down, thumb up to the sky. You can always rest, right hand to the hip, or even wrap the right arm. But moving into this lovely stretch by pressing into your back foot, engaging the back leg. Hug the outer left hip thigh, so that's your front leg. Hug that in. And now see if the heart can reach you a little bit more forward. Inhale. And exhale. Deep breath in. And now as you exhale, let's take lunge twist. So bring the right hand to the floor or a block. Flip up onto the ball of the back foot. Definitely widen the stance. Lengthen the spine. Maybe the left arm reaches to the sky. And you enjoy your lunge twist here. Back knee can drop at any time. Breathe in here, yogis. Shoulders, keep them on your back. Inhale. Exhale. Press a little bit more into your front heel. And then release that. Left hand to the floor. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And a nice long breath out. All right, yogis, lift up on your tippy toes. Bend your knees. Take a walk. Maybe step it to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let's fold. Press the floor away and rise. Come all the way up to stand. Pull the hands into the heart and release. All right, we're going to take single leg. All right, we'll do a couple balances here. So standing tall on our left leg. Left hand can start at the left hip. Pick your right foot up. Go ahead, grab hold of the right knee. Now point the right foot, pull the toes towards the knee. Once you feel grounded, start to stretch the left arm to the sky. And this is where we feel even weight across the bottom of our standing foot. Hug it in towards the center line of the body. Keep the chin in. Inhale, stay. Or maybe you want to open the gate and you don't have to go out too far. Left arm will drop to shoulder height, but this outer left hip thigh's got to squeeze in. Right? We don't want it to be sassy. Nope, no sassiness here. Inhale. Exhale. All right, inhale, come back to center. Maybe reach the arms overhead. Stand taller. You're welcome to kick the right leg. And slowly release. Let that go. Second side, driving down into the right leg. Lift the left knee, catch hold. Point and flex. When you're ready, press down. Reach the right arm to the sky. And yogis, find that bit of ease, right? And I know that's hard to do, right? When we're trying to stand on one leg. And sometimes that's slowing the breath down. Sometimes it's a smile. Breath in. Stay or exhale, open. And the left knee doesn't have to go out too far. Instead, outer right hip thigh. Hug it in even more. Stand a little taller. Chin stays in. Inhale. Exhale. All right, inhale, bring it back to center. Both arms up, stand so tall on the right leg. Maybe give your left leg a little kick out. And release, come on down, let that go. Okay, tree pose, Vrksasana. So right hip, knee, ankle all in line. Pick your right foot up. Left hip, knee, ankle all in line. Pick the right foot up and find your sweet spot. Yogis, you can baby tree, right? Rest on the right toes. If the foot ends up at the knee joint, try not to push, right, the foot into the joint there. If it's above or below, push away. You might start with hands at the heart, stay in there, or maybe grow in some branches. Same thing, we want to feel, right, the bottom of our standing foot. That's where this balance is beginning. Press down evenly. Hug into the center line. See if you can feel a little lighter by growing a little taller. And what about that smile? Find it here. Inhale. And now exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Bring your knee forward. Step down, let it go. All right, second side, grounding down into the right leg. That's your tree trunk. Left foot lifts. Find your sweet spot, right? Where to place the foot. Maybe hands stay at the heart center. Maybe you grow your branches. All right, so you imagine, right, that there's this string attached to your right heel, and it's coming up through the center line of the body, and now it's coming through the crown of the head, and I'm pulling that string up, 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 up to the sky. You just grew taller, you grew more taut, and you're enjoying your balance, feeling that bit of lightness in it. Inhale. And now exhale, hands to the heart, knee forward, step down, and let that go. Nice work. All right, meet me at the top of the mat. Option to move through a vinyasa. Inhale, stretch up to the sky. And exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant the hands, step to plank. Active thighs, belly if the knees are staying up. Shift forward, lower. Cobra, Sphinx, maybe it's up dog. And now send your hips up and back to a downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth. Let it go. Gently drop your knees to the mat, cross your ankles, and we're going to lay on down. Now we're going to set up for bridge. So feet, knees bent, feet, knees about hip width. Option for traditional bridge, which is where you'll press down. You're going to lift your hips. Do that nice little scoot of your shoulders under your upper back. Other option, glute bridge. For glute bridge, you're going to feel your low back anchor down. So push it. Get rid of the natural curve, right? Press it down. Turn your glutes on so much, and you inhale, lift. And you don't have to rock your shoulders under. Glute bridge, you are squeezing the heck out of your glutes. Traditional bridge, yeah, guess what? You might turn your glutes on a bit too. But both poses, let's press evenly into our feet. Keep the gaze to the sky. Inhale. And now slowly exhale, release. Bring your hips back down. Take a breath in. And a long breath out. Going again, traditional bridge or glute bridge. Inhale, lift. Scoot the shoulders under the upper back if you're in traditional bridge. Feeling the feet connecting to the mat. Inner thighs are hugging in towards each other and spinning down. And you enjoy your bridge or your glute bridge for another deep breath in. Slowly, slowly release. Come on down. Letting that go. All right, find rest here. So that might be feet wide with knees kissing together. One hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Or maybe you love Supta Baddha Konasana. That's where the soles of the feet will come together and knees will open. Oh, you're welcome to close the eyes. This is a nice pose, either right knees together or knees open, to help realign the spine after that bridge action we were just doing. And it's also a nice time to come back, right? Check back in with how you're feeling. Maybe slowing the breath down. And there is no rush. If you need another moment or two, you stay. Otherwise, start to bring the knees up. If it feels lovely to hug them in right away, go for it. I know in my body, I love a full body stretch first, and then I hug my knees in. Yeah, so find what works for you. And then we will meet. Hugging knees, rocking side to side. Yeah, getting that little massage going across the whole back. All right, come back up to center. Your twist, right? So it might be both knees hugging in, maybe right knee as you straighten left leg, and go ahead, start to find your lovely spinal twist here. And this is where you can scoot your head and shoulders away from your waist. Right arm can stretch out as you gaze over to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Again, breath in. A nice long exhale. All right, slowly returning back to center. Switch it up. Both knees are left knee hugs. Go ahead, find your twist. Maybe that little scoot of your head and shoulders away from the waist. It helps to give you some more space there right through the spine. And now enjoy. Inhale. Exhale. Letting the left shoulder get heavy to the floor. Inhale. And a nice long exhale. All right. Come back up to center. Give your knees another big squeeze. All right, we're going to finish with a nice little figure 4 here. So bring in the feet to the floor, knees bent. We'll lift our right foot, cross it over. Make sure your hips are centered. This is where you're welcome to stay here and use your right hand to gently press the right thigh away from you, or interlace your hands behind your left thigh and you'll lift the left foot up and start to pull. Left knee towards left shoulder. Yogi's making sure that the knee is happy and that you're kicking through your heels, pulling the toes towards the knees there. Inhale. Exhale. Not a long hold at all. We got one more. Deep breath in. Stay right here for the full exhale. And now release that. Uncross, okay? Second side, lift your left foot, cross it over, center the hips. Maybe it's left hand is gonna push the thigh away, or interlacing hands behind right thigh, picking right foot up, pulling right knee towards right shoulder. And yogis, check on this side, right? Make sure that the left knee is happy. Active through the feet, so kick through the heels. And breathe. And by the way, your left leg, pretty much the left foot is off of the right leg, so it's really that area above the left ankle that ends up resting on the right knee thigh area. One more deep breath in. Stay right here. Exhale. All right, release that. Let that go. Hug your knees into your chest. If you'd like a little happy baby action. All right, lift the feet up, stack your ankles above your knees. Soles of the feet will be parallel to the ceiling. And this is where you make sure your bottom stays on the mat and it kind of feels like it's reaching forward or lengthening forward. And you might be holding your happy baby. Maybe you want to rock a little side to side. And then from there, releasing that, hugging your knees into your chest. Yogis, if you have time and you want to take a full Shavasana, letting the whole body stretch out, feel free. Otherwise, you're going to go ahead, give your knees a hug, rolling over to the side, and you're going to come meet me in a nice comfortable seat. We'll go ahead, keep the eyes gently closed, bring our hands to our heart center. Let's take a deep breath in together. Open the mouth. Let that go. Sitting up nice and tall. Yogis, thank you so much for joining me today. And my hope is, you feel so much better, right? You feel like you enjoyed a nice stretchy, feel-good flow. And now you know once you get off your mat, you're going to be able to move with some more ease, more grace through the rest of the day. Thumb knuckles to our third eye center. We end by saying namaste. Yogis, thank you so much. I hope that felt great. And if you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe. And if you're interested in checking out my website, all my links are in the description below. And I can't wait to see you again soon. Thanks again.